placenta is basically just when a doe doesn't deliver her placenta after she kids. This can cause issues because it gets infected very easily. The symptoms of retained placenta are just not delivering the placenta, but that can be kind of hard to gauge, especially if your doe is one that likes to eat her placenta, which many does do, or if you have a big pen, she could literally deliver it anywhere, or if you have like a lot of straw in the barn, a lot of times they'll deliver it and it'll just sink in the straw. There are a few other signs that aren't as surefire, but basically your doe's just gonna get sick. She'll go off feed, she will be lethargic. Basically, she's acting like she's slowly getting infected. Another way to tell is to check your doe's temperature, and it will increase as fever sets in, but that's kind of a later symptom. The cause of retained placenta is basically always selenium deficiency. It's a good idea to check your does for other signs just to make sure. These signs can include weak kids, weak pasterns, tails turning down, a lot of times rough coats. There are many signs of selenium deficiency. To get a lot more info on it, check out the link in the description for my video on selenium deficiency. Once you've decided your doe has a retained placenta, the best thing and the first thing you should do to treat it is to give her a very high dose of selenium. The best and basically only way to get a high dose of selenium that absorbs quickly into your goat is to give them an injection of either Boc or Muci. These are just high concentration selenium shots. The only problem is their vet prescription and it can be hard to get them quickly. It's really good to keep one of these on hand for emergencies and so you can supplement as needed, but a lot of times vets don't want to do that. They just want to give you like one shot for one animal at one time. But if you have like a decent relationship with your vet, they might be willing to sell you a bottle, which is always a good idea. After you have injected selenium, the placenta should come out within 12 to 24 hours. If it doesn't come out, or if you were unable to get selenium, you're going to need to look into another way to get the placenta out. The standard treatment for retained placenta is to start dosing the doe with hormones and antibiotics. The hormones are to move things along, help her deliver the placenta, and make sure she doesn't close up before she can deliver it, and the antibiotics are to prevent infection. Another great supplement for does with retained placenta is vitamin C. It's great at preventing infection, and it won't hurt. Vitamin C is also very hard to overdose, so you can give it in incredibly high doses without issue, and it will definitely help. I have read to give it injected, but I have not been able to find a good source of injectable vitamin C, so I just take standard vitamin C powder for humans and mix it with whatever they'll eat. After treating your doe that has retained placenta, she'll probably still be sick and off weather for a few weeks. Be sure to watch very closely for signs of other illnesses, especially parasites. Because does are already in a low spot after they kid, they're more susceptible to any illness, and the retained placenta just brings them down even more. It's a good idea to start them on probiotics, B-complex, and any immune boosting things you usually do. I give an immune boosting tincture, pumpkin seeds, any fresh herbs are great. Whatever is going to help boost your doe's immune system and help take her through this. If you have determined that your doe was selenium deficient, you should be sure to check your herd, especially other pregnant does, and make sure to adjust the selenium you're feeding. A lot of goat owners give routine Boc injections to help prevent selenium deficiency. Also, if you dam raise your kids, you have to keep a really close eye on the amount of milk your doe's giving and how the kids are doing, because if she quits eating, she's going to quit producing milk and your kids are going to go downhill. So basically, just try to keep your doe eating, keep an eye on the kids' weights, you can weigh them if needed, and supplement with extra milk if you need to. Just keep a really close eye on the kids and make sure they're doing well.